Okay, y'all, so I came across some gold scrolling down my timeline on Facebook, and I found this very interesting. And here it is. Someone who I will not name, because I don't know if she wants me to name her, whatever. She and her followers were kind of outraged about this math equation that her daughter got from school. Basically, it says, write a repeated addition sentence that matches the picture. It's a math worksheet from her teacher, from the child's teacher. And on the paper, you see 5 sets of 4 bundles of hair weave, of extensions, of looks like Brazilian wavy. Which I used to get. I used to get it. So I know what it is. Brazilian wavy, I would say approximately, well, no, I wouldn't say 18, maybe like 16 to 18 inches, because the waves are just flowing, okay? So yeah, but anyway, so many women had an issue with this. I want to go down the list and basically read you guys some of the comments that it has received, because it kind of went mini viral. So some of the comments are saying stuff like, she needs to transfer today, wait a damn minute, are you for real? And this is supposed to be the best school. The school name is Kip Quest Academy, by the way. Other people are saying this has to be a damn joke. Like, for real. Another woman says this shit is ratchet. What the hell? This is craziness. How old is her teacher? 19. I've seen this come up from a couple different parents at this school. So from what I gather is that this is not just something that this individual teacher created. This was like a part of the curriculum. So all of and this is first grade, by the way. So all the first graders got this paper, this worksheet. And it's a DC school, by the way. And so everybody's just basically outraged. The teacher's out of line. Like, I commented on it and I was like, call me crazy, but I don't really see a problem here. And a lot of people are outraged, and I just want to kind of like put things in perspective about this whole thing, because I often saw the words ratchet, it's inappropriate, it's ghetto. But how many parents do you know wear tracks and bundles and weave? Like, you don't think the kids notice the bundles? Like, it is normal in the black community. I don't think it's ratchet. You think wearing weaves is ratchet? I don't think wearing weaves is ratchet or inappropriate. So if it's so ratchet and inappropriate, why do we wear weaves in such big numbers? We spend like $1 billion on hair per year, black women does. So it raises the question to me, are weaves and bundles ratchet? Is wearing weaves inappropriate, ghetto? I don't think so. I mean, and then bundles aren't mutually exclusive to black, in my opinion. You know, white women or other races of women wear weaves a lot too. Maybe not as much as us, but it's up there, you know. I really don't see an issue. Like, as long as the child is getting the math, I don't really see how many bundles of hair in each group. I mean, that's a legitimate question. I mean, kids are familiar with it. I work in a hair salon now, and I've seen women firsthand. They talking about when their bundles come in the mail. Oh, they not only are they happy, they are like constantly raving about it. They get the weaves, they get the bundles in their hand. When it comes in the mail, it's like a holiday. They're holding the bundles up to their hair like, yes, bitch, I'm gonna fuck this shit up. I'm gonna it's just crazy. I mean, I don't have an issue with it, but if I see that in the hair salon, you think that the kids don't see that at some point? I mean, come on now, it's nothing wrong with you getting a new look, you're getting your new hair, but you talk about it often, you wear them often, they see you take it out, or whatever the case is. How is it not relevant to their life? Like, how is it an issue because they're black? Like, I really don't get it. And I'm the first one to point out if there's a race thing. I just personally don't see it. Now, I asked the person whose daughter received this worksheet if the teacher, you know, what was the teacher? A woman, a man, black, white, whatever. And of course it's a white female, And statistically speaking, from the profile of teachers in the U.S. in 2011 by the National Center of Education Information, it shows that 84% of all teachers, K through 12 public schools, are white. That as of 2011. And we all know that the education industry is a white female dominated industry, point blank period. And 85 out of the white teacher population are white women. That's just the reality of it. Now, I mean, I think that the issue 100% of the time is, when it comes to education, is that us as parents tend to allow white women, which is generally the case, to raise your children really from K to 12. We don't do any outside, a lot of times we don't do a lot of outside teaching. Most of the education that the children are, black children are getting, are from white women who usually don't have their best interests at heart. I mean, seriously, the success of a black woman or a black man does not benefit the white woman in any way. Like, let's keep it 100. So, and let's not forget, 70% of white people voted for Trump. And 53% of those white people, 53% of white women voted for Trump. So if 84% of white women are teaching K through 12, and 53% of white women voters voted for Trump, I mean, let's be honest. Like, you're giving them the opportunity to raise to teach your child from K to 12. And this instance, it's not even particularly racism that put the bundles on the paper. So what is the complaint about? I really don't get it. You're leaving the success of your child to these people anyway. And you're not really doing much after they get home to teach them further about real things that they need to know about. So why are you getting mad when it's bundles? I really don't understand. Like I said, let me look on the timeline just to double check myself to see how many hair weaves are on the complaints about this worksheet here. The very first woman is wearing tracks. The very first comment who says she needs to transfer today is wearing tracks. The next woman, she has at least 3 bundles in her hair, which is no problem with that. But I mean, let's be real. Next person, bundles in their profile picture. I'm just looking at profile pictures here, where you show your best self or your most polished self, your best presented self. Bundles all the way down her back. So. And the one who has the hair down her back has 2 children in her what is the picture called when it's in the background of your profile picture on Facebook? Well, whatever that is, she has 2 kids on there. So I mean, literally, I'm trying to find a woman who doesn't have tracks in her profile. I see one, and that's debatable. Yep, she does too. So, majority of these women complaining about the bundles have bundles in their profile picture. I'm just saying, it's a little fake outrage. I mean, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but I just want to help you guys put this into perspective. I just want you guys to gain a little bit of consciousness as to what this really represents. And granted, the teacher may or may not be a suspected white supremacist. We don't know that because I don't know that teacher. But at the same time, don't be wary of a weave picture example used in a math equation. Be wary of everything else, because honestly, this is nothing compared to the racism that's going on in education, as far as miseducating the children on their history, leaving things out of their history, special education scam that's going on in public schools across the country. I am personally a product of public school education, and not so many times have I seen parents really be outraged about, you know, falsely putting children in special education, falsely diagnosing children with ADHD just because they are children. I don't see outrage about those things. And I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but I see outrage about things like this. And like I said, it's something that's perceived as ratchet, ghetto, inappropriate is what a lot of the black women on the feed said. But like I said, most of them have hair extensions and weaves and tracks in their hair in their profile picture. I actually did get to talk to the parent who actually posted this photo, and she basically said she already contacted the teacher, and what her words is, the teacher called and said it was a mistake, that she thought it was inappropriate for the children to count hair. She corrected it, but her assistant might have made copies and handed them out in error. Really, it's an error. I don't believe that. She states she's already told the principal so it could be forwarded to the district for permanent removal. And she wonders, the parent wonders how it could have made it to the curriculum anyway. I think that the teacher's lying, that the teacher's saving face, that, like I said, this is a white, female-dominated industry. There's no error. There might be a little bit of humor in there, but I just don't think this is nowhere near as racist as a majority of the other things that they're doing in the public school system. Now, as for solutions, because you know I'm not going to leave you guys without any solutions, I was talking to my boyfriend about this, and he made a really good suggestion. He said that we as black people should just protest in front of the school, and then we should have a national boycott of bundles. We should just stop buying bundles. We should just be so fucking outraged that we just stop buying the shit. Stop exposing our children to it because it's ratchet, inappropriate, and ghetto. And yeah, we should just go ahead and do a national boycott of bundles. But we all know that's not going to happen because it's nothing ratchet or inappropriate or ghetto about wearing hair extensions. I think that we have this self-esteem issue that everything that we make popular or that is kind of somewhat maybe exclusive to us is lower level or inappropriate or ghetto, and that is just not true. Like we can't think of everything that is exclusive to blacks or that is known to blacks, it should be looked down upon. Whether it's fried chicken, watermelon, or whatever the stereotype is for the day. It doesn't, just because we like to do something, it doesn't make it inappropriate or ghetto. That's first and foremost. So to conclude, really ask yourself if weaves are inappropriate, ghetto, and ratchet and just negative, then why do we wear it? Why do we expose our children to it? Because best believe young children are wearing weaves as well, so let's not forget that. And why do we heavily make fake hair a part of our culture? If it is truly all those things to you, I'm just saying. So let me know what you guys think. Is this inappropriate, ratchet, or ghetto, or should the focus just be on, is the child getting the work? Like, are they retaining the information on this math equation? Like, I don't know. That's my 5 cents. Make sure you comment and stay tuned for more mini commentaries by me. I will keep them coming upon request or just naturally upon me seeing something and responding to it. So yeah.